Bonjour, I am Jacques Torres and welcome to Tuesday Tips. Crêpes. Crêpes is something that we love in France. We make crêpes for many occasions, and we actually make crêpes for savory and sweet. So it can be for desserts, or it can be something that you have as an appetizer. So that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to make a crêpe with a little bit of ham and bechamel. So bechamel, I already did that in some of my Tuesday tips, so you can find that. And I want to show you the crêpes very fast. So the crêpes recipe is always simple. 1/3 cup bread flour, 1/3 cup cake flour, pinch of sugar, pinch of salt. So I have the salt here, a nice pinch of salt, a little pinch of sugar. So if you do dessert, you put a little bit more sugar, otherwise just, a nice pinch of sugar. 2 eggs, so that's easy. 1 cup of milk and about 1 ounce of butter. So what I like to do is just put the sugar and mix it, so this way there will not be lumps. So because it's a little bit dry, so when you stir it, you break any lumps in the flour. You see, like that. And then when you're sure that everything is mixed together and you have no lumps, then you start to add your butter, your milk. Whoa. So this is a good technique, if you don't want to sift your flour and don't have any lumps, add the liquid slowly. You make a paste at the beginning, and then you just dilute that paste. That's exactly what I did. Okay. And you can definitely do that the day before you need your crêpes. This way all the flavor develop a little bit more. If you put vanilla, if you put lemon zest in it, those flavors will develop a little bit more in the refrigerator overnight. Okay, so the crêpe mixture is ready. What I need to do now is melt my butter. And sometimes it's a little bit thick, so I add a tiny bit of water. A tablespoon is enough. You see, you can always adapt that to the thickness that you want. 1 ounce of butter, I'm going to put that into my pan here. And you can melt the butter during the time that you make the mixture, so in a couple of minutes everything is ready. It's a very fast recipe. I owe this recipe to Jacques Pepin. He showed me that years ago, and I always do the same recipe from Jacques Pepin, good friend. So I like to cook the butter to what we call beurre noisette, which is a little color to the butter. You see, it starts to get that nice color and the hazelnuts flavor in it. There's no hazelnuts in it, of course, but it's the milk cooking and all the water evaporating, then you get that nice flavor. So what I want to do now is put that into my crêpe mixture. And of course the butter going to help us for the crêpes to not stick to the pan, but it's a non-stick pan anyway. Okay, so everything is ready. Now I'm going to put some of the crêpe batter into my pan here. So sometimes the first crêpe doesn't come. So let's see. Okay, so the crêpes is cooking now. I have to wait a tiny bit. I didn't put any vanilla on purpose because I'm going to use it for savory dish, so we don't need the vanilla for that. So that's going to take about a minute on each side, or at least the first side 1 minute and the second side a few seconds. So you can hold it by hand like that and flip it if you are okay with the heat. Otherwise, you can sometimes just flip it this way. Okay, so it's almost ready. And we're going to cook that one more time with the bechamel. So when it's ready, what you can do is just flip it over a plate. Make it nice and flat, and go for the second one. It's a little bit thick, my batter, so I can add a little bit of water, but it's question of preference. By adding water, they become thinner. Okay, so for the bechamel, to garnish the crepes, I have 50 grams of butter, 50 grams of flour. Put that on the pan, and you make what we call in French a roux. R-O-U-X, roux. So you cook the flour one time over the stove, like that. So flour and butter, 50 grams, 50 grams. So you cook it for maybe a minute. You don't have to cook it for a too long time. Then I'm going to use 2 cups of milk, or 500 grams of milk about. So I have my scale here, so that will be easy. Okay, so that's ready now. I'll put that on my pan, and tear, and 500. Sorry for the beeping. Okay, 500 grams of milk, and then we bring all that to a boil again. Be careful you don't have any lumps, of course. And even before it boils, you can add, if you have some pepper from Espelette. This is a pepper from Spain. Little bit of salt. Don't put too much salt because you're going to add some cheese, pepper, and the secret ingredient is always nutmeg. Nutmeg is delicious with that recipe. So I'm going to put a tiny bit of nutmeg, about half of the nut. Okay, that's enough. And then we bring that to a boil. So you're going to see that's going to become thicker and it starts boiling. And bechamel is a base also for macaroni and cheese. You just add a lot of cheese in it and put those pre-cooked pasta in it, and it's delicious. Okay, it starts boiling, so I recommend to boil it for about a minute. You want that flour that you put inside to really cook very well, so it's not pasty. Okay, boil very well, another 30 seconds. Okay, we're good. So the bechamel is ready and very hot. I'm going to grab some cheese. You can use whatever cheese you like. This is some Gruyère. Be generous. Put a lot of cheese. Okay, let's try that bigger piece here. Okay, with all the pieces and everything. Yes, you see, I put enough cheese that now it has that elasticity of the cheese. I love it. Very cheesy. Last thing that I want to do here is add some ham. I like to have some chunks and not some slice in it. So that's why I buy a big piece of ham. And then you just do some little square like that. Put that into the bechamel. Mix everything together. So don't forget to taste seasoning. Be sure that it's seasoned well. Tiny bit more pepper. Okay, everything is ready. I have the bechamel, I have the crepes. So what you want to do is take a couple spoons of that bechamel, put that on the middle of your crepe, and then you close it like a package. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then I'm going to start cooking it this way on a non-stick pan with a little bit of butter. Okay, so everything is cooked now. You can see a nice color to those crepes, and put that on a little plate, or whatever plate you want, depending on how hungry you are. You can also, instead of the ham, you can put some chicken pieces. You can really do them the way that you like them. I don't know if it's very French or very Swiss with all this Gruyère, but this is delicious. I hope you try this recipe.